What's up everyone, welcome to a special episode of The Sky Show. Hari ni Dr. Sashi tak ada, tapi I ada satu patient khas jauh daripada Pulau Pinang. Hari ni kita nak bincang tentang perjalanan dan pengalaman dia on kenapa dan macam mana dia tahu Sky Clinic dan prosedur buat food tolerance test dan buat saringan darah. So bersama saya hari ni today is Wani.
Okay. You can remove the R.
Okay.
Wani.
R. Okay. So welcome to the Sky Clinic and the Sky Show.
Thank you
This
so
is the first time actually having someone far away from jauh daripada Pulau Pinang. Tapi I'm so excited that you saw so much of improvement. You as a fitness enthusiast, you do classes, spin class, high rocks.
Yes.
Very fit. Tetapi
not say very fit, but I try to
very
be fit
lah. Just look at the biceps lah. Very fit. Okay.
For my age, yes.
So,
try.
Share with us what you do and why the question of your health came to question.
Okay, so I do fitness class in Penang. I teach spin class and also I teach dance classes, and I do a few races. And for the past 3-4 months back, I do feel like, my energy which is like going downhill.
Okay.
And then I was just like, what is going on? Because I eat good and I try to do I punya diet because I keep gaining weight.
Okay.
End of last year. Suddenly I keep gaining weight. Even though I do my diet straight, even though I work out so hard, it was just like the weight is still keep going on.
Listen to that. You wonder sometimes some people they are in the fitness industry, makan on point, workout on point, still cannot burn.
Still cannot lose weight, and then I feel my energy level is going downhill, and then I get sick every single month. It was just like, this is not right, because I know what is my performance level because I know how much I train, and then I just feel like, is it premenopausing or something like that with my age, kan? So and then after that,
I'm not going to tell you her age, okay? But she's very young.
And then I was just like looking at this content. Do you know Dana White talking about what he do, and then he do all these tests, hormone tests and things like that. And then after that I was just like looking, and then I saw
another Dana White here.
Because if you're in fitness, right, you kind of like look all those things. And I saw that you have a performance test, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
And then I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should do this because I do want to increase. I do want to do better because I know that I can do better.
Okay.
Because I was doing impressive stuff like 5 years ago, so I know what I can do. But I was just like, there's something wrong with my body. I need to go and check. So that's why I call, and then I was just like asking, and I'm just like, you know what? I should just do it. And I did not understand about I think at that time it just like performance test. I think it was just like the hormone and the
I think at that point your suspect would have been like, is my hormone buat hal? Is it doing something?
Yes, or if I deficient on something, tak cukup supplement ke apa ke kan. We just like, okay, can I do that? And then after that, we just like the package include the test. Honestly, I was shocked. Because 90% the food that I ate, it's all intolerance to. I cannot eat. I was just like,
because if we go through like, okay, we have her food tolerance here, so don't poison her. So the things that yang always come out, the common stuff. See, like what you have here, almond. I mean, who would have thought like almonds you cannot take, right?
My favorite thing is chocolate with almond.
I still like dairy milk. Okay, so there was almonds, there was hazelnut, tak boleh sentuh, there was corn.
Yeah, I love corn.
And rice, there was no issue. Wheat flour
pasta.
Okay,
like
so
roti.
you had that a lot.
I eat pasta at least 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then there was other things like the oysters, scallop, blue mussels, lobster, squid, shrimp. And then even when it comes to like egg yolk and egg white, there's a breakdown.
So
okay.
every morning, what I do, like I try not to eat processed food so much. I like raw food. So I eggs, and then my son has a chicken farm. Okay, so we have a lot.
Her son has a chicken farm, so you know how young she is.
Like a small one. So we have egg, like every week we have like lots of egg when I go back to my mom's house kan. So we just like every morning I will do like 3 half-boiled egg and I will just like drink it. Okay, and I'm just like, no, that's my protein source.
So egg white was like 62.86 degree, very high,
very high.
And then came to other things like,
but I can eat.
Yeah,
like
you have no issue with milk. So some
No.
people, according to some blood type and milk intolerance, milk and lactose intolerance is different. No, lactose is a carb. Okay. So you don't have that lactose enzyme. It's your problem. It's not the milk's problem. You don't have the enzyme. But when it comes to like milk allergies for people, they cannot take casein and whey.
For me, no problem.
Yeah, for you, no problem. You are lucky that you don't have an issue with.
That's why I was just like, before this, I thought milk is like the thing that giving me the intolerance. So just like, okay.
And then kita also look into the lamb and beef. So this is always you would hear, right? Physicians akan kata, oh, you can take red meat. What red meat? Any red meat.
Any red meat.
But when we have a food tolerance test like this, you see like the lamb versus beef is so obvious, like 16 towards 70. And it's easy to have a steak cut in your position. Just take on steak and makan.
And my dinner, I eat the same thing every single night.
Which is?
Nasi daging pedas with eggs, telur dadah or telur mata. That is my dinner every single night. So it would just imagine like those two is like really inflame my body. I was just like, oh my gosh.
True. And then we also have the other ones, like maybe a bit like potatoes, cucumber, not that high. Garlic also not that high. Banana 38.
I love banana. So this is the thing, when I say 90%, right? So tengah hari lepas I makan my lunch, I always have my fried banana.
Pisang goreng.
Because they have like a really nice stall nearby, you know.
So pisang goreng will be your kryptonite because banana tambah dengan wheat flour.
Yes.
Tambah dengan minyak murah yang goreng.
Oh my god, this is all the thing that I really love. But now just like, oh my gosh, I tak boleh makan benda ni kan. It was just like, I have to change everything.
Okay, so then we got like another one more. I think around down the one is like yeast. So that's like your donuts, pastries. You see all the ladies there. This like the tea time, chit chat. You're gonna have all of this. So that's one transformation phase. So like you've been doing this for now 2 months, 3 months.
I think about 3 months.
Okay. Of course, the starting it was challenging, but how much of results you started seeing?
Okay, so when I first start doing it, I think the first 2 weeks it become, oh my god, it's so boring because the amount of food that I can eat, like, it's not too much.
You felt it was limited, but there's a lot of food you
but
can eat.
it's a lot, like anchovies, like, of course, like, at least I can eat my nasi
tuna,
lemak.
mackerel, cod fish.
But if you see like salmon, you need to, for me, like, you know, like I like the good quality one lah. So I would just like try to get, because I'm so busy, I just try to get like the easiest food that I can get, you know, in the quickest time.
Understand.
So I would just like do the same thing every single day. First 2 weeks is quite boring.
Okay.
I kind of like feel a bit frustrated, but after a month, I'm kind of like used to it already. The good thing is like I'm not craving anymore.
Okay.
For me, it was just like filling up, and then like, you know, if I could get my protein in good check and everything, for me it's good already. So after a month, I feel that my strength, like before, I cannot run so long. Like I run 1 kilometer, I feel tired already.
Okay.
Even in spin class also, I feel like so tired, but I have to pretend that I'm doing it right.
Okay.
You know, so
buat lah.
Buat. So as an instructor, you like, you know, after being like 6 years, I know how to pretend, you know, to look
Increase
good on
the
the
Tapi tak increase.
But there's some part you still have to do it. So you have to kind of like suffer a little bit.
Okay.
I remember there's one class I was doing it with another instructor, a guest instructor, and then I remember after that class we were just like giving so hard, and then it's a Saturday, and then the whole day until the next day I would just like sleep on the couch. flat. I cannot do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was just like at that point, it's just like there's something wrong. But after that, now I can go 10-kilometer run, and then after that I do my strength training class, and then after that I can do my spin class.
Wow.
So I can do 3 sets of workout, and then petang
Not fit
later, my friend ajak pergi pickleball, just I can still do it.
Oh, okay. So there's this one interesting thing also that I think as we discuss about what was going on in the food tolerance, right?
Yes.
There's one thing that we picked out at the point that the iron was low,
Yes.
and the cortisol the stress
was high.
hormone was high. So why was that happening despite you eating that rice, daging,
Yes.
and everything? Like the question is because even though you were eating the right food,
Yep.
but the negative food that was not agreeing your body buat your stomach stress. So it was
Yes.
not able to even absorb the iron.
Yes.
So we had to like jumpstart. We said, okay, I said to her, find a center in Penang, get the IV iron therapy
Yep.
in, load dulu.
Yes.
That means dia macam buat macam white flag. That means like we give you like a white, okay, genjatan senjata.
Yes.
Okay, ceasefire. You don't bring a lot of stress. We give you iron first, let the body have the iron. At the same time, we start working on the absolute need of diet which the body wanted. So when that automatically the perut tu tak jadi stress, because bila dia stress ni, like I said to you, the stomach will inflame because it want to increase the surface area, and the colon, small intestines will do the same thing. So then you feel like you makan sedikit, you eat a bit, you feel bloated.
Yeah,
You feel bloated.
my stomach was like 4
Yeah.
months bloated, and then I was just like, this is not me, kan?
And then that's all the good eating still which
Yeah.
you think is good.
Yes, and then like clean eating beef and things like that. That's why like I have a instructor. She was vegan for I think almost like 15 years, and then she has a problem with iron. So the doctor asked her to go back to red meat because red meat has a lot of iron. So she go back to that, and then her fitness and her health improve. And then for me, I was just like, I was eating my beef. So there's a lot of iron because I was eating beef every single day. And then like when I do this one, which is like kind of like understand why the body doesn't absorb the nutrient from the food that I ate.
Yes, because beef
it's
was not
inflamed.
the red meat of choice.
Yes, so that's why just like even though I kind of like really eat it, but my gut doesn't absorb it well, and so just like okay, now I kind of like understand. But honestly, now it was just like I remember when you say to me, just like after 2 weeks or a month, you will feel like Superwoman. It would just like blow my mind. I couldn't wait until that day
comes.
That day comes, and then when it comes, honestly, like it was just I was so happy.
Great,
because
great.
I get what I want.
Yep.
I feel it, kan?
So this is something that I tell a lot of patients out there, or people who feel that this fatigue and tiredness. See, sometimes it's very important for us to have a proper diagnosis.
Yes.
So when you get the strategy right, immediately benda tu akan kena. Immediately you hit the point.
It
If
would
not, means
just-
you akan just like just doing the normal blood testing, cholesterol, sugar, and not seeing. But again, like I said, like in her situation, we didn't see an issue with estrogen. Your estrogen was very good.
Yeah.
We didn't see an issue with your thyroid. Your thyroid was very good.
Yeah.
But we clearly saw the cortisol was a problem. We
Yes.
clearly saw
Iron was a problem.
iron was a problem.
Yes.
The cholesterol, all of that tak ada.
even the sugar, just like
sugar was not even away the problem.
Yeah.
But then, again, that's subjective to people.
Yes.
Everybody has their own journey, but it's very important that what we do, macam like engineers, they are like the racer or Formula 1 driver. They are racing.
Yes.
They are like 10 km. After that, this next workout,
Yes,
pickleball and stuff.
yes.
So, but we are making sure. Okay, now you can go and you can push.
Yes.
And this allows us to help people.
I think that
More.
people don't understand, like, sometimes like everybody is different, but I think like
But they
people-
say having the same outcome.
yes.
I mean, it's like some person is putting on weight, but it's
Yes.
not iron, but their thyroid is.
Yes, yes, and I think like you have to kind of like I in terms of workout also, I do love to kind of like fix thing, like change how can I train to make myself better. Okay, and I experiment in like a lot of things, and then it's just like you kind of like fine tune like a racing, right? Okay, you work on something that you know it's not right, and then you kind of like adjust it. And then like you see the result, right?
And I think adding on to that, I mean for I would say like for them it's like semi-pro position where they go into sort of like gym competitions and stuff. Today when we have a lot of tech like the Aurora ring, we're using smartwatch, you can check your cadence, your speed. So I'm what we're doing is like looking at the CGMs, glucose monitoring. We can see so many things. I can even tell you that the sugar is up because you're dreaming at me. We are using all this kind of AI tooling like we have. We can feel the data and say, okay, I want you to get the AI to prompt. I want to see whether at this point matching the data, this thing is happening. When is your peak on your run and things. So this is going to be fantastic for people, even whether it's pro, semi-pro, or even like weekend warriors. We now get to see a lot of things.
It's not just that. Don't think about just you're doing fitness, right? It affects your lifestyle also. For me, you know, it's like if you're a mother,
nak masuk Formula 1 tapi nak pakai Roland 95. Tak boleh lah.
Right? If you're a mother and then you're running around sending kids to school and do this. If you're tired all the time, you don't have a quality life also, right? Because I have a lot of mothers at the gym and then they work so hard, but they don't see the result, and they're always complaining that they're tired, their mood swing and things like that. You know, when you work out, you have this kind of like, you know, a good hormone which is like make you happy and then distress your body and things like that. But if you are not optimized in, you know, your food or whatever, or hormone or anything that inflame your body keep having cortisol, right? You cannot be happy, you cannot distress, and then you keep gaining weight, and then whatever that you do, it feel like it doesn't work, and then you get frustrated, and then
the same thing you keep doing it harder, not getting the same result.
Yeah, I was just like, why is it not working for me? But when other people do it, it was just like it's so easy for them to lose weight.
Okay, so before we wrap up, what's your take-home message? You experience this, you see how powerful, necessary testing, and you see clients and you train people in the gym. How is these things really going to help you?
For me, it was just like if you feel that there's something not right with your body, there's something that you feel like whatever that you do right now is not working, go for the food intolerance test. Like that is the first one that I suggest, and maybe for women, go for the ferritin or the iron
screening.
Yeah. I think that's kind of like changed my life. I totally said it like it changed my life, and I feel like right now I can do anything that I want.
And even just to add on, especially when she mentions about female, right? Whether or not you have a proper decent menstrual cycle or an irregular cycle, or you are even in a stage of pre or post menopausal, these days we have a lot of bioidentical hormone therapies, whether in sachet forms, in cream, in tablet forms, that can actually help you. Don't slack that and just fear about unnecessary things. We have so much of medical technology and tools and analysis to help people.
And another one more thing, I think this is like, you know, gonna kind of like, you know, give like that boost to the women. I lost 5 kg already for the past 3 months because of this. You know,
it's
it
like
was just
5 kg of lean fat.
Yes, and I remember it was just like I was so annoyed and stressed because my weight is going up, because like normally I was just like, okay, 60 is, or 61 is like kind of like my bar, and it goes up to 62, 63, 64. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and I can see like, you know, my butt is getting bigger and things like that, and then it was just like, it's not working. After I do this, I was like, I don't really kind of like do calorie counting or whatever. I just like, whenever that I'm hungry, I just eat whatever that I can eat lah. But it was just like after 1 month, just like it was like the weight dropped just like that. You know, it was just like I still do the same workout, but I think it was just like right now, because I have a lot of energy, my workout is so the quality of my workout is good. It's better because before, because you're tired, you can't really push yourself. So it's just like the quality of workout is not so good, right? So it doesn't affect. But right now with the food and then the workout, it's just like
Great. Thank you so much for this sharing. I think this is a very full sharing.
Yep.
I think we should have more of this in the future.
Definitely, you're right.
Okay. Till we meet next time, or when I come to Penang, see you guys. Ciao from the Sky Show.
Bye.